Okay, guys. This video is a bit different. It's going to be about music. I'm going to give some advice to people who want to get big in music. It's something I used to do myself, and I met lots of people who wanted to get big in music as well. Now you meet some people who are musicians, and they'll say things like, "Oh, I don't want to be successful. I just want to make enough music to live comfortably." And sure, fair enough. But I think if we're being completely honest, a lot of people do want to be famous in music, even if they don't ostensibly admit it, even if they don't ostensibly know it themselves. That's a natural desire, at least, to want to hear your music, have your music played and shared to lots of people. If not the success that comes with it, although slightly, why not? So first of all, I think make it up in your mind that it's not a bad thing to want to be a successful musician, in some degree, and I admit it's going to be as a target in your head that you want to meet. Now, the second thing to do is to, it's going to come across as a bit sort of rude and a bit sort of hateful, what I'm going to say. So I want to phrase it nicely. But I think you have to have a lot of clarity about how good your music is, or almost more importantly, how good your music has to be for it to be successful. Because what happens, right, is a lot of people will write, they'll write a song, or a couple of songs they really like, they think are like the best thing since sliced bread. And that's fine, you can have your personal favourites of your own music. But the truth is, a lot of the time these songs they're not original enough, or they don't display enough talent to get big. They're just, they're probably quite nice songs, quite catchy. But I think if you want to I think it's quite easy to write good music, music that's reasonably catchy. That first stage from not being able to write music to writing good songs, it's quite a simple, quite quick. It takes work, but it can be achieved fairly easily. And people start writing good music and they're like, right, I'm done. Let's promote this shit. But the truth is, the music still isn't quite good enough. And it's difficult for people to think this because people get attached to their music very quickly. But the truth is, if you want to be successful in music, it doesn't matter how much promotion you do of your music, it has to be excellent. So if you're still starting off in music and you've not really got an audience yet, or maybe you've got a bit of an audience of friends and stuff, but you want to really take it to the next level, then you have to get from the good stage to the excellent stage. You have to be putting out really good songs. And so you say, like, oh, how do I know if my music's good enough? And it's like, how do I know when it's at that excellent stage? You'll know because the music will do the promoting for you. Because people are so drawn to excellency. They're so drawn to it. Now, what a lot of people do is they don't do this. They write some good songs. They get very attached to these songs because they've written them and they're very excited about releasing them. And then they will promote the shit out of them. They'll do a full social media campaign. They'll get Instagram, they'll get TikTok, and they'll post it, their singles coming out everywhere. But the truth is, it's still quite an average song. This is why I don't want this to come across as insulting. but an average song isn't going to benefit very well from marketing. So I would say take all that energy that you would put into marketing the song, which is a lot of work, and put that into listening to like new music, writing new music, doing things that inspire the expanse of your creativity. Because trust me, like, that can never stop. That's always an ongoing journey. And if maybe you're stuck in a rut creatively, then focus on getting out of it, because like your actual output has to be so high, and after that things kind of take care of themselves. Like I say, the excellency of your music will do the promoting for you. That's not to say that maybe later on down the line, if you get really big in your own country, the record labels will try and promote you elsewhere, but that's not what we're talking about, guys, and I don't think it's what people are so interested in. So that's my advice. Focus on the quality of your output rather than promoting it, and things just fall into place. So, hope it's helpful. Let me know what you guys think.